We are ready. 'Cause hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Oh no. No. Well, this will be fun. So currently my dead cells is crashing. It's currently crashing in such a way that it's forcing me to play this game in an offline mode in order to make the game tenable. As such, we have to start all over from the very beginning. Ain't that grand? Ah well, I at least know where all the secrets are and can do all this phenomenal stuff later. Come on. Shut the heck up. I care not what you say. Although nice they added names. So having to start over from the very beginning. I mean, at least I know what upgrades are useless. I don't know how I'm reacting this fast, but I seem to be doing something right. Anyway, so starting over from the very beginning is not very fun, but well, I guess it was bound to happen. The devs are well aware of the issue that this is causing, and I could deal with the fact that I don't have access to all my good gear because of this.
So we're playing with a new update?
Yeah, unfortunately the new update decided to bug out and physically is preventing me from using my old save files, because the game will crash if I'm in online mode for any reason.
Oh, that's fucking awful. So now you have to restart, basically.
For now, I'm assuming they'll fix it, and I'm also assuming that I'm not going to get very far without...
Oh, they also increased the prices of everything.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so you can't buy everything at once anymore.
Okay, I could buy everything at once because I just had a truckload of money by the end of the game anyway. So I'm assuming you could still be perfectly fine with a truckload of money argument. It's just I'm assuming the truckload of money argument's not going to happen nearly as often.
Essentially, yes.
I also think they've reduced the number of portals, so it's nowhere near as insane as it was before.
Well, they reduced the portals in some areas, but also increased them in areas that didn't have any.
Like the prison depths, I think? No, that
Yes, they also added 2 new areas and a lot more monsters.
I am perfectly okay with all this. Ooh, blood sword. I can at least get a decent weapon first. I'm gonna be stuck waiting until I can get the, I'm gonna be
Blood
stuck...
sword is amazing. I played with it, and it's awesome.
Oh, you finally decided to pick up the game?
Yeah, also, I don't know if you already noticed, but yeah, there was that rune.
Where?
The one that you picked up that, jewel from.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realize at the time. Let us go buy some random garbage and continue trying to speed run this level. Because I'm going to go buy that upgrade if it kills me.
You know, I've actually been just playing through the game without caring about speed running at this point, because I'm just trying to get good. Getting good is the first priority.
I know, you now see how hard it is to block stuff. If I'm right.
They nerfed the blocking.
I saw. It's no longer nearly as OP. Alright. Oh, I need to unlock the first healing potion. I don't have enough cells to even do that. This is gonna be fun. But they're at least dropping a bunch of other healing items.
You didn't even get enough cells to get the first healing item.
I know, right?
Holy crap.
Great. Anyway, the only reason I'm trying to speedrun this level is just because I want to get access to the blueprint behind the speed door. So excuse me as I skip all these enemies. Wrong one. I can speedrun.
You can speedrun. Hopefully not jumping into a pit of death at the same time. Or getting hit by traps.
I was 1 second. 1 measly second too late.
I think it's because you decided to deal with those enemies.
No, no, no. It was red before I got there. At least on my screen.
Oh.
I mean, I might as well kill the rest of them now. Although they've definitely added some new room, like some new options for areas. Or at least some new option spawns for things that can... for traps and layouts that you can encounter, because there was actually a little lack of them in the Promenade of the Condemned.
You know what my favorite thing to do is? I like getting the electric whip, and then
stun locking them for eternity?
Within the water.
Oh yeah, because they've added that effect now with the Elemental update.
Yeah. Then that way they're just stuck being stunned for until they're dead.
I could agree wholeheartedly. I love infinite stun combos. Then again, I'm also the filthy dirty combo player who just loves infinite comboing in any game that allows it.
Oh, and getting the items that allow you to basically poison enemies and then deal additional damage to enemies is the mega broken combo of Doom.
Okay, you weren't even facing in my general direction. And yet you still decided to moonwalk through the air aggressively at me. Please tell me how that's possible.
You know, I also like the electric whip because it can just... it's like a bow. It can just aim directly at those flying buggers.
I would agree. I always appreciate anything that auto-tracks for me, so I don't even have to aim properly. Let's see here.
Well, you don't even have enough money for that scroll.
Unfortunately, I don't. I would have probably had enough if I made it to the speed door, but I was unfortunately too slow.
Oh, I think they added new items as well, like an item that shows where all the runes are for the secrets.
Fair enough. I can get behind that.
You just lost the blueprint you had.
It's not that horribly devastating.
Yeah, it's just the Spartan sandals. They also added another item, like a lure.
For enemies?
Yeah, it's basically like a target dummy that says, hit me, hit me, hit me, and you just use it to hit the enemies as they're distracted by you.
Fair enough. Also, I don't know if you'll enjoy this, but have you ever heard of the game Fate Grand Order? It's a mobile game, unfortunately, but it finally got an English translation. And a proper one at that, to a degree.
Fate Grand Order is a game
it's free.
Based on Fate.
Yep. Like, you could stop right there. The answer is yes.
Is it...
It's freemium.
Oh, but freemiums usually are like, oh, you pay some money to
speed things along.
To pay to win.
I mean, to a degree, but it's also, it's solo play. Like, it's player versus environment, usually, as opposed to player versus player, so it's actually not horrible.
But didn't they make a game where, another freemium where you could play as the Final Fantasy 15 dudes?
They did? I don't know if it's by the same company, though.
I kind of like that the starter sword has, like, a bit of a stun chance.
I do appreciate anything. I do appreciate the combos that they've allowed. Or at least the fact that the starter sword seems to have a decent 3-hit combo now. I don't feel like getting the fire whip or the Molotovs. I do not appreciate how it takes me at least 6 attacks to kill these people.
No, you don't have enough strength to kill those people. Oh, I almost killed the...
Incomplete one?
Incomplete one in one try. Except I died.
I mean, hey, you learned how to do it from me, so... You know what? Let's go for Speed Door.
I also had the combo I had, and just poison, blood sword. Do a bunch of poison, do a bunch of bleeding. Oh, he's dying.
I can get behind that.
Except I wasn't able to get through his massive DPS shield.
Yeah. There's the DPS shield, but there's also the, just his stages where he becomes invulnerable. Unless they got rid of those, in which case that's nice. The invulnerability stages are probably the most annoying things I think I've ever experienced in an enemy. Yeah, I could take a giant metal ball to the face.
Clearly that was your fault for jumping into it.
Okay, come on. Let me aim. Good enough. This whip has no damage whatsoever.
No. It's only good when you have the enemies in the water.
Oh hey, I didn't realize you could I didn't realize you could electrify the water just by being in it when you swing the whip.
Yeah, you didn't know that? That's what I was talking about.
No, I didn't realize that you could be in there firing at someone who's not in the area at all and still get the benefit.
Yeah.
Also, I apparently discovered the space program. As evidenced by the fact that I can apparently start flying just by what? It was getting hit by a grenade and then hitting people with a whip in midair.
Did you notice that now you can deflect the explosives?
That was actually in there a couple sections ago. Like, that was in there since the Elemental update.
Yeah, but now when you deflect it, it damages other enemies.
That was actually in there since the Elemental update.
Ah.
I just never really used it because the explosives were really hard to manage.
Well, now you're using it to your advantage.
Yes, yes I am. All of this area is filled with useless garbage, except a scroll of power, which is probably the only redeeming thing in that section.
And you don't have the money for it.
Nope. Why did I just go through the portal? I don't know. Do I want to try this elite enemy? With a weapon that deals so little damage? You know what? I'm into pain and misery. Why not? Well, that's not what I intended. I guess we'll do Supreme Lord of Cheese. I also kind of gave up on trying to get the speed door, apparently.
You did.
Oh, that's a bug.
You're going to think you're going to die trying to kill that elite.
Yeah, but I also found another bug.
That's what the report is for.
Yep, that is what the bug report is for. If you try to, on a ladder, chuck a grenade and are at the very top, it'll actually just eat your grenade without doing anything.
Oh.
Surprising. Apparently you... Oh, because I don't have a sword, that's why I'm not parrying.
Yeah.
I need to replace this whip. This whip does so little damage.
Sure, it's a good DPS weapon, but when you don't have enough actual damage on the DPS, then it's pretty much useless.
If I get to the elite archer with this thing, I'm just gonna die.
I managed to kill the elite archer with a nutcracker.
I mean, the nutcracker at least does decent damage. There we go. There's the parry that I needed.
I think you have enough for that scroll.
I'll need it. I will definitely need it. I'll need both scrolls, actually, because the other one I think is 1,200. Well, there's one secret. Does that have a kebab? No, it has gold. Right now, gold is only minorly useful to me, until I've got enough to get both scrolls, in which case then it becomes wholly useless. I'm assuming, yep, that's the vines. Well, there's a stun lock to infinity.
Bring the teleporter in there and then just whip him to death.
I know. That is what I have proceeded to do. Okay, so the whip only has a certain percentage chance to stun, even in the water.
Too bad it doesn't pierce all enemies. Also, it'd be more useful. Don't get hit or you will die.
You were saying?
I told you.
Oh, I think I actually have access to the quick bow now. Please tell me I have access to the quick bow.
I think it's like 3 deaths.
Thank God. We can get something out of this going. On this little mistaken run that should never have existed. Alright. Dead again, eh? Okay, there's the counter. Or I should say the accountant. The accountant has finally returned.
Oh, he actually works now.
Surprisingly, he was also working in the Elemental update. I just never used him.
Oh. Well, he tells you the actual names of all the enemies.
Ah, okay. Instead of me having to make them up on the fly, Inquisitor and the like.
Yes. Like those archers are zombie archers.
Oh, thank God, damage.
Yay, damage. Damage is always useful. Damage is like king of dead cells.
The unfortunate thing, health is almost useless unless there was just mostly If the enemy's damage was scaled back, even slightly, damage would be less useful then, as health could allow you to compensate for low damage.
Yeah.
As opposed to before with my runs that were get quick bow, get 7 damage ups, go to town.
Maybe, I think they should add like a new stat, like defense or something.
Oh, damage reduction of some kind.
Yeah. Instead of having it passively on items, just have like a passive damage reduction. Oh, and you got the infantry bow as well. You just have to survive all the way to get to the next area.
Okay, this is before the Promenade of the Condemned. How often do I actually die here? Like,
I
in all
usually die a lot.
seriousness.
I usually die a lot.
Well, that means you're a pleb. And a scrub.
I am a pleb and a scrub.
Well, at least you can admit your fault. Oh, thank God, another damage up. 4 damage ups on the first level.
Whoa. At least you get like invincibility frames when you're picking up items.
I just need to go back and buy the damage up. And I'll get it when there's the next teleporter. There we go.
That bear trap isn't even worth it.
It isn't. You now know for experience why I don't bother with bear traps. They are useless items. Is there anywhere else I want to go? The answer is no, let's just get out of here, because we're at the very end, I believe. I can hope. I've got 1 minute to find the speed door, for the most useless item in the game. An item that actively hurts me as well. Alright. Oh, they upped the price of the infantry bow.
Yep.
Did they rebalance the quick bow to more critical hits?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna get the blood sword because it's a decent item. I'm just gonna start dumping the rest in the quick bow. Blood sword level 2 fires an arrow in front of me. Yes, please. It's just gonna carry me through the rest of the game right now. Let's see if we can grab the speed door before dying. Horrifically.
I like the balanced blade, kind of.
I mean, I guess you could say it's balanced. Well, there's the first speed door.
Where is it? Rainy Boy wants it. There it is. And he actually made it. Do you actually need it, like, in, like, first minute or something?
You need it within the first 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Next one is 7 minutes. It's basically every single speed door you have to finish in under 3 minutes. I always go for this one at least, because it's fairly easy to do in the promenade. And then every other one past that is kind of eh. Alright, let's see here. What else do we have available?
You just
Health up.
killed those things.
I mean, yeah. With the amount of damage upgrades I have since level 1, I'm not surprised that I'm now insta-killing basically everything. Oh baby, Elite Grenadier.
I hate those guys. Like a lot.
Why are there so many? There are so many of these target dummies that it hurts. I know they're training dummies, it's just so many of them.
They love you, BrainBoy.
I don't love them.
They just want to turn you into pancakes.
Excellent. immediate kill of the one annoying enemy, the Elite Grenadier, which gave me a better shield.
Does the orange text when it says extra damage give you like extra damage?
The orange text is, yes, it's the damage bonus it has compared to the items of lower ranks. It's basically the damage bonus of the item compared to what the original rankings were. Do all shops have a power-up now?
All shops have 4 instead of 3 than what it used to have. I guess they all have scrolls now, as well as a wide variety of weapons. So now you could buy 4 things instead of 3, but they also upped the price.
I mean, once again, all the items here actually had 4 items in the base game. It's just, I never really bothered with shops because they had no decent items to begin with. Ah, here we go. The Elite Archer, my best friend. Unless, did they change the boss? I hope they did. Most recent update.
Well, I already told you that they changed the incomplete one.
I mean, they changed the incomplete one, but they didn't change the Elite Archer, and that actually kind of makes me disappointed. Oh, and by the way, it's already dead.
I saw that. You killed it in like 3 seconds.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Wait, I should actually go to the old sewers and immediately go grab the teleport rune.
Yeah, you should, actually.
That'd be funny if in this 1 hour of playing Dead Cells, I happen to get everything possible and just, like, complete the game, which is faster than I've done prior.
That would be cool, but I'm going to be that pessimist guy and be like, that's not going to happen.
I mean, hey, I'm going to get the quick bow in, like, the next level up here.
As long as you don't die.
Death? What's that? A miserable pile of failure for people who aren't me.
Oh, you're getting quite a bit of things. Hopefully you don't die.
Hey, quit trying to jinx it, Zalrock.
I'm that guy. I'm sorry.
Alright, what's up here? Is this the old sewers? I think it is.
Hopefully it's not death. Maybe it's the old sewers.
Oh, this is a... Oh, it's not enemies, it's just an item chest. But it gives me a nutcracker. You know what? I'm going to take the extra damage. Why not? Let's use the nutcracker.
It's also super slow.
I mean, I can handle slow.
You just need 3,000 gold to open that and get all those cells in there.
3,700, but... Oh, we're splitting hairs. And now I am Bugs Bunnying the opposition. I am proud of my accomplishments. I am not proud of the bullshit that the game is trying to put me through here with more training dummies. Stop that.
Kill them all! Leave none alive!
Anyway, for those who are joining the stream as of now and are wondering where 100% OJ is supposed to be, that's not coming up just yet. It's going to be about 30 minutes before we actually get it started. Anyway, let us go and grab the teleport rune, because that takes me up to the ramparts. I don't want to go there just yet. Wait. Is the old sewers not... Oh, wait. No.
They changed up the map, so it's not as it was anymore.
So I can't go to the old sewers now? That's BS.
I don't know if they've changed that, but I know that they changed the layout of the map